Yo, what's going on, everyone? My name is Cody Jones, and today we are doing another Spotify new releases. Now, it's been a few Fridays since I've done this because a lot has been going on in my personal life. That, and there hasn't really been a whole lot of big projects coming out. But I'm happy to do this again. I'm happy to bring a whole new video with the new Spotify releases because there's been a few projects that just came out, despite the fact that some of them are really shorter and there's only one that's like a 4-song album, which I guess would count as an EP, but I mean, I don't care, shut up. But I'm still happy to deliver and talk about this. But before we get into that, I want you guys to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you haven't done that. Also, share this video with your friends, share it with your family, share it on TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, share it all over the motherfucking place, man. Also, be sure to check out the J&D podcast, my other channel, which I will drop a link to both of those down in the description down below. Right there. Anyways, let's just get into it, let's get it cracking, as I always say. Starting off with two actually very interesting albums, and one happens to be a very exciting album that I'm happy to discuss, which is by one of my favorite, well, now favorite, heavy metal bands, Avatar. And honestly, I'm happy to even discuss this album because I just got done checking this shit out and it fucking goes hard. It's like it ain't the average Metallica System of a Down kind of metal. Now, these motherfuckers, they growl, They fucking have that intimidating look, like the lead singer fucking has a crazy, like, face paint and shit. Like, hold up, let me fucking, I don't even know why I'm gonna fucking show it, but this is basically what the fucking cover looks like. Yeah, waiting for it to fucking focus right there. I don't know, that's probably the best pick you can get. But yeah, man, this album is very, very dope, called Violence No Matter What. It is a 4-song album. I mean, it might be like a whole album coming out soon, but I'm happy to discuss it anyways. And honestly, man, this shit was fucking hardcore. Especially with the song Violence No Matter What, featuring Lizzie Hale. This one was a very intro to the album. Very dope, very hardcore. The Dirt I'm Buried In really had that, like, mellow, like, intro into the song and everything. It was cool. And then, like, it really started getting better. But with the song Dance Devil Dance, this one is probably the best one on the entire album itself because it really has that growly metal, but still, like, like, very good vocalization, like the singing. It's like he's not just growling, but he's actually, like, singing, like, lyrics, and you can hear his voice. Like, I don't even know how to describe it, but this song, it was really dope. I fucking enjoyed this shit. I've actually played it twice. The first time today, and I played it a few other times when it came out. And then there's this other super metal song, Valley of the Disease. Super hardcore, super growly, really good song. I fucking love this shit. And honestly, man, it really gives that true to heavy metal sound. Like, the whole thing was just amazing to listen to. I mean, if you're not really into any of that heavy metal shit, then, I mean, hey, I mean, to each his own, man. And then we got another one, a 5-song album by the one and only The Gorillaz, or just called Gorillaz. With this 5-song album, didn't really like it all that much. There was only like 3 songs out of 5 of them that I liked. It was a pretty decent album, and it's called Silent Running, featuring Adele Omotayo. And honestly, this one was a pretty good one. a good little project, but it was enjoyable through and through. I mean, again, I've only liked about 3 songs: Silent Running, New Gold, and Cracker Island, featuring Thundercat. And with Gorillaz, it's cool how they bring in like rappers into like the features and everything, like Snoop Dogg, Andre 3000, Thundercat, Booty Brown, Tame Impala. You know, like they really like bring in more to the table with the features and everything, and it really gives their music a whole new sound to different like music genres. You know. But I've only liked 3 out of 5 of them. It was a good album, and I'm gonna give this one a. I guess I can give it a 4 out of 5. I mean, it was decent. I enjoyed it. And as for Avatar, again for a 4-song album, I'm gonna give this shit a 5 out of 5. And honestly, as I said, there's not really a lot to really talk about. I mean, there's a whole lot more singles than there are albums in this shit. And honestly, I'm happy to fucking discuss them anyways. Which brings me to, I mean, y'all already know what the fuck this is, where we are doing honorable music mentions. I mean, y'all already know how the fuck we do this. You know, it's kind of like WatchMojo.com, where they just like give honorary mentions into the spotlight, like give them just a little shout out, you know? Well, I'm kind of jocking their shit, but not really, you know? So, like, I'm not just giving out those who are just worthy to be mentioned. I'm just giving mentions to everyone in my, like, in my listening list, my playlist. You know, every artist I listen to, even if they're features, you know, I'm just mentioning them because I think they deserve the love and to be like acknowledged anyways. Starting off with my dude, Derek King. We already fucking talked about this dude. He delivers singles after singles after singles before he drops an album. But this guy is worth mentioning anyways because I think Derek King is one of the next best R&B singers. And honestly, man, I'm happy to give this dude the mentions that he deserves because I think that this dude is really talented. And second, Wake Up featuring Logic and Lucy Rose. And then Really Care with Tress Arland, Kurt Calhoun, and K-Quan. And the next honorable mention will be Vito and Chris Brown, Do You Mind? And the next one is Otra Ronda by Snow the Product. Now, this one I'm very fascinated in because this song was recorded, I guess, to sponsor the new Marvel's Lucha Libre, which, for those of you who don't know, is basically a Marvel's mix of like luchadors, and I find that to be very fascinating. And honestly, I'm really excited for it. And this actually wouldn't be the first time that Snow the Product did a song to sponsor a TV show because I know that she done one a while back when a season of Queen of the South came out. And the next one is this one I'm really excited to mention because this is another Metallica album, Screaming Suicide. This one was really fucking cool when I heard it. It was hard. Fucking dug it. Classic by AK. I got a lot of respect and I love listening to the dude AK because I think that this dude is one of the dopest rappers yet. So much props to this dude. And the next one is From the Bottom by Emilio Rojas and Ritz. Now, it's actually been a while since we've heard anything from Ritz after his last album about a year ago. about like in 2021. So it's been a while since he's released anything because a lot of songs that come out with Ritz are mostly like remixes. And then there's Bars of Death by Sealance, Twista, and Mercules. This one was really dope because it had three of one of the dopest and most fast rappers yet. And this one was really cool to listen to. Leave Me Like This by Skrillex and Bobby Raps. This one was cool. I'm really digging some of the new songs that Skrillex has been releasing. And I'm really hoping that the next album that Skrillex releases will top his most recent album, Recess, which hasn't came out since like 2014, 2015. I believe so. I mean, it's been so long. Like, I was still like a freshman, a senior when he released Recess. F64. This one was a very sentimental song that Ed Sheeran did. It was very emotional, but I was really digging it because it was really like deep down in his soul and his emotions, and I was really loving it. Can't Knock the Hustle by Richie Evans, Rick Ross, and another song by Vito. This one was really cool when I heard it. And here we are now with today's new Spotify releases that just came out. Stratosphere, which I love to play on words because the stratosphere as in like in space, but also stratus fear as in like a fear of something. This one was a really interesting play on words that Tech 9 did with X-Rated. This one was a really dope song. I really fucked with it. And then there was Godlike, remixed by the Ian Moore, Futuristic, and Mark Battles. This one was really cool because it had two of one of my personal favorite rappers featured on this shit. It was sick. And then another one by Derek King. A lot of respect for this dude, as I said. Murder, Godfather of Harlem, featuring Busta Rhymes and Bilal. Bilal? I think it's Bilal or Bilal. I don't know how to pronounce the motherfucker's name. Sorry. Polar Ice by J Mob, Chris Calico, and Immaculate. Flood 7, Will Wildfire, and William Singh. This one was really cool because I dig some of the things that William Singh does. Again, I do prefer that he does more like originals or features because I dig some of the covers that he done, but I like it better when someone who started from covers goes to original work. And the next one is Snowfall. This one was really cool. I was really digging it because this one was from Strange Music's very own member of Mayday, Recognize. I got a lot of respect for this dude. Much love to the nigga. This guy is dope. I really fuck with him. And then Still the Greatest by Futuristic. Real Spring, another Skrillex and Blady with this song, Real Spring. Pray It Away by Chloe. I'm really digging this girl, Chloe, because she's really, really talented. I really love her music and a lot of the songs that she's done. She's a phenomenal singer and probably my second favorite female artist next to, or maybe third, next to her and LMA. I got a lot of love for them too. And I really enjoy the music that they put out. And finally, Two Tens by Corday and Anderson .Paak. Again, it's been a lot of singles that came out as of lately, but this video, it was really good to record again. Other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Again, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and also go to Make Juggalos Great Again to get some really dope merchandise from the dude, the Joker. Check his shit out. A lot of really dope stuff. Anyways, I'm out. Peace. And I'll see you in the next one.